Greetings and welcome to another episode of Trippy Food. I'm here with Matt, Zion from Wreckless Eating, and Doodle from Doodle's World. And today we're going to do something a little bit different. We've done a SpaghettiOs episode before, and in that episode I took SpaghettiOs and then I tried to make it better. So I tried to do some things to it to make it better.
Was it better?
And I was not very successful.
But you also don't like SpaghettiOs.
I'm not a big fan of SpaghettiOs. And then I realized that there are a lot of variants of, and I'm not going to call them SpaghettiOs because SpaghettiOs is a brand name. I mean, not a brand name, but a trademark product. And there's a lot of different. I think that the technical term is spaghetti rings. So there are a lot of spaghetti rings in the market, and I thought what we would do is we would do a blind taste test of different spaghetti rings. Now, I will say that there's one missing from here, and that's Trader Joe's. They do their own version of that, and they currently don't have any. So we couldn't get Trader Joe's ones because they're not going to have those until February, I think.
Also, it's a seasonal thing.
I don't know it's seasonal, but like none of the Trader Joe's had it, and they said we'll be getting it in February.
They do tend to have stuff on and off. It's not a year-round thing.
Yeah. So what we did was we did manage to find. We found 4 other ones, and we decided that as a control, we were going to make our own. So essentially, this company is Cento, I think is the name of the company, and one of their product lines is called Anna, and they make this O-shaped pasta, and it's called anellini, not anellini? Anellini. Anellini is the name of the pasta. So
I could go for some anellini.
So it is an actual pasta shape, and a lot of these SpaghettiOs and SpaghettiO knockoffs actually start with maybe not this brand of pasta, but that type of pasta. So we decided that we were going to make our own. I made the sauce from scratch. I tried to make it a thinner sauce so that it was more like the sauces that you would get in the canned variety.
I would hope anellini has no sauce, otherwise that is going to be bad.
Yeah, like leakage.
Yeah.
So the ones that we got Annie's is the brand, and they're called Bernios. Apparently, Annie has a rabbit named Bernie. I thought it was like Bernie Sanders and everything. So there's like little guy with gloves in there, in the chair. Of course, SpaghettiOs, and we went with the original. They have 2 other ones. At least I saw at least 2 other ones. But the ones that I saw in the store were the ones with the hot dogs in it and the ones with the meatballs in it. And I had admitted that the ones with the hot dogs in it kind of horrified me. Although Matt, you said you like the ones with the hot dogs in it, right?
So just to clarify, I love SpaghettiOs. SpaghettiOs was a staple in my house because my mom could just, she was a babysitter, so she didn't have time all the time to give me like a quick snack or whatever. So she would just have me heat up some SpaghettiOs. The regular ones were awesome, but the meatballs were awesome, but the best were the hot dog with the hot dog pieces in it. So good.
So my children grew up eating SpaghettiOs. Their moms gave them SpaghettiOs, and I think they both like them. Me, I grew up in an Italian-American household where if you served SpaghettiOs, you would be cursed by the ancients.
Yeah.
One of those kind of things. So we never had SpaghettiOs in our house, and then eating them later on, I'm like, oh my God, this is not good, because I compare it to homemade pasta.
Yeah.
Or at least home cooked pasta, not necessarily homemade pasta. So Annie's is the first one we're going to try, or one of the ones that we're going to try. We have the regular SpaghettiOs. Heinz Hoops. These are not popular in the United States. These are popular in the UK.
Yeah,
that's why you never heard of them, because Heinz has a big following in the UK for a lot of the products that they have in the UK. The beans are crazy popular in the UK. And so there's a bunch of products that Heinz manufactures that are popular in the UK that are not popular or they don't even have here. And these hoops, which are a SpaghettiO knockoff, is one of them. So we got a can of the Heinz, and this is from Heinz UK. We got this, I think, at Cost Plus World Market. And then this one is Great Value.
Walmart brand.
Right. So Great Value is the Walmart house brand. However, Walmart doesn't make these. Okay. So basically, they take other manufacturers' food and everything, and they put their own label on it. So in theory, this could be one of these other ones or anything, because that's what they do for Great Value, is they just kind of rebrand somebody else's food and everything. And they just call them spaghetti rings, which I think is the generic term for what we're about to eat. Okay. This is the one I don't have hope for, but that's why we're doing a blind test, because That way we're not saying like I don't say, oh, I hate SpaghettiOs, so I know I'm eating SpaghettiOs, or yeah, I hate that.
I think they're all going to be good except for one of them.
Well, we'll see. And so again, we have 4, and then the one that I made homemade. So you guys can see it. We can't see it. There's numbers on the front of each of those bowls, and those numbers correspond with numbers on the bottom of the can. So we're going to taste them. We're going to review them, and then at the end of it, after we rate them, we'll look on the front of it and look at the can and try to find out which one it is that how we rated it. So let's start, I guess, down your end and go this way. So just grab a spoon and.
I guess we should have 1 spoon to do the scooper.
Well, I have 1 for each bowl, so just take the spoon that you use for the first bowl,
Gotcha.
and then I'll scoop it, and then you just use that spoon.
Gotcha. This is so good.
Well, we don't know that SpaghettiOs.
No, they're all SpaghettiOs. I don't care if they're generic brand. They're all SpaghettiOs.
They're all spaghetti rings.
Mom, spaghetti. Oh man, I used to. When I would eat these, I would eat every little one. So like even when we got down to the tail end, I would scoop every single one of these because they were so good.
Whenever you're ready.
That is childhood all the way. Oh. Yeah. I can see why you grew up in a household of good pasta. I did. My mom didn't make pasta or anything like that. The only thing she made was she did a chicken spaghetti, and it was exactly what you think it would be. It was like a spaghetti, except she would put a bunch of chicken inside of it. It was awesome. It was great.
Okay, so
that's really good. Oh my god.
This, to me, the pasta is just way overcooked, and I don't know if it's because maybe it's sitting in the sauce in the can.
Perfect.
But
perfect snack.
How would you describe it though? And like the taste of the sauce?
I would describe it as it's SpaghettiOs.
To you, it tastes just like SpaghettiOs.
This doesn't taste like anything else. That's what I do. I get it to the rim, and I would just go. No, this doesn't taste like anything else. I've never had a pasta that even tastes remotely like it. I've had lots of spaghettis in my time. No, SpaghettiOs has a unique taste. I don't know what they put in it specifically. Maybe because it's like very salty or whatever they do. But SpaghettiOs is specifically SpaghettiOs.
So to me, the sauce it's tangy. But and some people would put sugar in their sauce. I don't. When I'm making sauce, I don't put sugar in it. I like tanginess. I'm not really crazy about sweetness. I think some people, when you're using tomatoes that might be a little bit bitter, you put some sugar in it. Some people do like a teaspoon of sugar. But to me, this sauce has kind of it's almost like it has gelatin in it. Like it just has that consistency. You know that.
No, I have no idea.
You're not getting that?
No, it's SpaghettiOs.
Okay. All right. So
interesting contrast because I think it's like we have a heavy bias because you grew up in a household that hates it, so your bias is totally against it. And I grew up in a household where this was I had this 3 or 4 times a week. Uh-huh. So I'm just I'm all.
So you immediately recognize that. So you're betting that is spaghetti.
No. I just think they're all going to taste exactly the same. I think all of them are going to have that. But I mean, I would say it's a contender. It's either.
Yeah, I don't think they are because I'm looking at the sauces and there's variation in color. Like that one's kind of orangey. That one's like a darker red.
Very well could be different.
Yeah. All right, cool. So go ahead and get yourself some of the second bowl.
All right, got it.
Which is not number 2, it's just the second bowl.
This is dinner basically, so I'm gonna go home, smoke pot, watch some TV, and pass out after this. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm gonna smoke. No, I'm gonna smoke pot. Sorry, you just.
It's a good.
It's legal.
Slow down there, son.
I don't care. I'll eat it. Look it. I'm fat. All right. It's fine.
Slow down there, son.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, but you got 3 more to go.
What's the problem? I'll eat all of it. I don't care. All right. This one smells weird.
Does it?
Ugh.
Yeah, it does.
Uh-oh. Ew. Oh, that sucks. What is that?
Okay, so how does that suck compared to the first one we had?
Because the first one's SpaghettiOs. I'm pretty sure that's SpaghettiOs.
No, I'm saying, but
this is not.
But describe how this sucks in comparison to what is it? Is there
the flavor's stanky? It's almost fermented.
You think the flavor of the sauce or the flavor of the noodles?
It's the sauce. I don't think the noodles matter at all.
I think there's a little bit more texture to the noodles than there are in the first one.
the hell?
They're
It's almost like ketchup.
A little. Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh
is
yeah,
going
yeah.
on with
I get
this?
that too. I get that too. It is very ketchupy.
Oh god, I made a huge mistake.
Putting that much in the bowl?
That's gross. That's straight up not good. Wow, I thought all these would taste exactly the same.
No,
Nope.
no. I kind of knew they wouldn't.
I agree with you that the pasta texture is better.
Yeah.
But the sauce is abysmally gross.
Yeah, I like the texture on that one better.
Ah.
I like this one better than the first one.
No way.
No, I'm sorry. I like the pasta in this one better than the first one.
Okay.
I like the sauce on the first one.
Overall, though, the first one destroys this.
Okay.
Not even close. I'm even poor. I'm still getting this.
I know, it's like, you're still eating it.
Well, I think I made a commitment, you know? I think Americans need to commit more.
Or be committed.
Yeah, maybe. All right.
All right, so let's go on to number 3.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, not number 3,
This
the third
is,
one.
The texture on this is like gelatin.
That's thicker,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like gelatin.
That is much thicker.
I almost, if you let this sit out for a while, I feel like it
would solidify?
turn into, solidify, yeah.
Turn into Jell-O. I mean,
This one smells better.
I suppose we could look at the ingredients and see, like maybe they actually add gelatin in it, you know, to keep it firm or whatever. But
Ready?
yeah.
Okay, 100% that's SpaghettiOs. I guarantee it. I had no idea that they were all tasting so
Okay,
different.
so here's the thing. Maybe you are convinced that is SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
So whether or not it is, try to step back from that.
I know.
And just like do a comparison of it.
Even
though you love and remember SpaghettiOs.
In my head, though, they all have to live up to that because that's the champion. You know, that's like giving somebody a Snickers bar and then throwing mud at their face and going, taste that. I mean, nothing is going to compare to how awesome those are. This one's not bad, though.
Texturally, I think the pasta in here is somewhere between these first two.
I agree.
Right? So
Yeah.
this one had much firmer texture on
Sauce
the
is way better than the second one.
The sauce on this one?
Way better. The second one's sauce just tasted wrong.
There's something slightly sour in this sauce.
Yeah,
I think maybe a little bit more sour than the other two.
It's more comparable to the first one, though. Like the first and third ones have they're like cousins. I would say like one's a foreign cousin or something, but the second one's just living on a different planet.
You get the tomato flavor, but there's something else there, and
Yeah.
something that you just can't identify. I'm not sure what it is. All right, let's try.
Terrified of this one.
Just because of the way it looks.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna taste. This is gonna be your favorite. I guarantee it.
I don't know.
Because this is like, to me, this is like home cooked pasta. So you're gonna think this is awesome. I already know it.
Which is why you took a single spoonful of
Damn
that
right.
and doubled up on
It scares
other
me.
ones.
Don't worry, I'll go back to you, number one. See you in a little bit.
Well, the thing about the sauce on this one is the sauce is it seems a little more solid.
Well, this is spaghetti. Like, smell it. It smells like homemade spaghetti. All the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's not the spaghetti. It's the sauce. It's the sauce that you're smelling.
It's homemade spaghetti. Ooh. Ooh, what the hell? Why is there spice? You get that? It's
Tell me a
spicy.
second.
It was spicy.
Yep.
What the hell?
Yep. I'm getting the spice. It's nice.
It's all right.
The spice.
Well, overall, it's all right though. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is like what
It's still somewhat mellow.
It's what sad lonely person makes on a Friday night.
I'm not getting the sour like I was on this one. I like the texture of the pasta better.
It's a little bland though. It needs a little something. Just throw
What?
throw a little sugar in there. I don't know. Take a playbook out of SpaghettiOs.
Well, okay, so that. I guess that's the thing. So if you would think this would taste better, more like SpaghettiOs, what is the thing that is missing from this that would make it taste more like SpaghettiOs?
I would say
is SpaghettiOs more tangy? You think?
No, I would say the thing that would make number 4 taste more like SpaghettiOs is if it was just SpaghettiOs. That would probably help the situation significantly. It's so weird. Like I honestly thought before we started this, every one of these was going to be the exact same thing, and it's not even close. They're all completely different.
Okay, so now we're on the last one. Okay. Let's take some of that. Look how red that sauce is.
Wow, those couldn't be little bunnies on there. That couldn't be a little indication as to what this one is.
You know what?
This couldn't be the one that that my good friend on the channel, Tom, and his wife give their children.
But look at the color of the sauce.
Yeah, I've never
it's
had
completely
this.
Different color.
I've never had this brand before. I hear people rave about this brand.
I never had it either. this, if this is the one I think it is,
what if there's a swerve?
if this is the one I think it is, then I got that at Sprouts.
Okay. Oh yeah, that one's good. That's like a diet SpaghettiOs.
I like the sauce. The sauce is nice.
Very nice.
It's very tomatoey.
Very good.
Yeah.
It doesn't quite capture the
No, of course not. But the thing
is
is like we're not really comparing your childhood memory of SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, no, I am though. Yeah, you do what you
I'm asking you not
do
to.
what you
I'm
want
asking
to.
you not to. So for me,
for you, you're battling these on equal ground. To me, they all have to live up to spaghetti.
so what I'm saying is I like this sauce.
It's
because
good.
The sauce is like very tomatoey.
Yeah, this is the second
It's
best
what's tomatoey with not being. Which one of these? One of these was ketchupy. Which one was that?
That one.
Yeah.
This is the
This is
second best
tomatoey
one.
without being ketchupy.
This is a lovely one. Oh yeah. Kind of horrifying that we're eating little bunnies, but you know.
Did you forget our Easter episode last year?
All right. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. That's a good one.
Okay. So let's go ahead and rate them. Just eat it out of the bowl.
I am not a savage.
Let's go ahead and rate them.
Yeah, sure.
And then we'll find out what they are.
Okay. Number 1.
Okay.
Number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4. Number 5.
Okay. I'm almost there. I'm gonna say. I almost feel like I have to disqualify the one I made.
It doesn't. It's not even the same.
Okay, I'm gonna say that I liked it the best, but it's not. It doesn't really belong in this group. It's kind of a control. So I'm gonna say that I made it and I like it and it tastes good.
Yeah, it was good.
But it's not really a control. And yeah, this is it. And the reason I can easily identify this one as mine is because when you said, "Ooh, that's spicy," I remember I put red pepper flakes.
Oh.
And there's no red pepper flakes in any of these other ones. So it's like I know that has to be mine. I just like the texture of the pasta and the the tomatoiness and So and there's garlic, there's onion, there's Italian spices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that one I like, but I'm gonna take this one out of the rating only because, like I said, I made it and it was kind of a control for me. I just wanted to see if it would be better. So I would rate them. This is number 1.
Okay.
That's number 1. This is number 2. This is number 3. And this is number 4. This is the last one. So I think you and I both agree on the last one.
That was gross. It's like
that was your number 1, right?
Yeah, spaghetti.
That was your number 1.
Delicious.
That was your number 2. So we're close on the first one. This was my number 1. That was your number 2.
I just felt like the custom one needed a little more flavor, but I loved the spice. But that's like DQing a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And this one we both agree was the worst.
Awful.
All right, so let's find out what they were. So let's turn those bowls around.
Okay.
That was number 2, and number 2 is.
No! It was the generic!
Yes!
Damn.
No. Now hang on a second.
But it could be SpaghettiOs.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Correct. It could very well be SpaghettiOs
okay.
because Great Values rebrands them. So I think I'm laughing.
I'm okay with
I'm laughing here, man.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I can't wait to see which one of the SpaghettiOs if we rated the real SpaghettiOs.
If it's this one, I'm just gonna jump off a cliff.
Okay, so this one was the spaghetti rings,
Yeah.
and that was your number 1 and my number
Yeah, it was high
2, I think.
I know which one this is.
Yeah.
This is.
All right. So this one.
This is gonna be the foreign one.
This is number 1.
Yeah, it's the foreign one.
Yeah, it's the
Because Heinz ketchup. That's why I think it has.
Oh, that's the one we said was ketchup tasting,
that's
right?
why I think it has.
Yeah. Okay. So that makes perfect sense.
Now I know which one is the SpaghettiOs now, and I feel like I betrayed his trust.
Number 5 is SpaghettiOs.
So what does that say?
Where did you rate this?
It was third to the best. Yeah, third to the best. You know what's interesting is, one, I haven't had SpaghettiOs in a long time, so maybe they reformulated it because that does happen.
Oh yeah.
But 2, this Great Value tasted like traditional childhood SpaghettiOs. This did not. This wasn't bad.
And the other thing was these didn't taste the same.
No, they didn't.
They didn't taste the same. Like, just take a spoonful of that and see if that matches.
Now that my brain can get behind it. No, the Great Value tasted more like actual SpaghettiOs. There's something off about these.
And the funny thing is I was thinking the Great Value, just because it's a cheap ass brand and you don't know what's in it and everything, that was going to be the worst.
I have friends
and for me,
that
that was the second one.
Tons of friends that swear by Great Value. They will always buy that.
And so this one obviously was mine, the one I made, and this one obviously was.
There's nothing you can do about that. You would have had to have picked out the little bunnies in order to.
Now again, Andy, I did like the taste of the tomato sauce and the Annie's, and I think it was really good. So if I wasn't gonna make it myself and I was gonna go out and get one, I would get the Annie's again. I would totally get the Annie's again. And in a pinch, like whatever. But I think it was a really interesting experiment because we did a blind taste, and it's so funny that that instantly went to your memory of SpaghettiOs.
My theory on it is that I might be wrong on this, but my theory is that they probably put more sugar in the Great Value version just because it's considered like the cheaper version. And I bet you over the years SpaghettiOs has kind of reformulated and tried to be a little more healthy.
Well, let's see. Did they have something like new?
Oh, right there. Healthy kids. What is it? Entree. So they are definite. It's 20% of your daily vegetables. This is unacceptable. They have ruined SpaghettiOs. That's what it is. And Great Value's like, nah, screw your kids. Buy this, kill them.
That is awesome. That is like I could not have predicted the outcome, and apparently you thought you could predict the outcome, but
because I swear to God, that Great Value tastes like traditional SpaghettiOs.
Wow, that's fantastic. Okay, so if you want to try this, and again, we did not try the Trader Joe's one, but in February you might be able to go out and get that, give that a shot. I'm glad we did it this way. It was pretty cool. We didn't go in with a preconceived notion. Well, I didn't.
I did.
I did.
Wow.
And you got schooled, but so yeah, give it a shot. It's a lot of fun. Maybe to do it this way, and maybe there's some other varieties that we didn't see that you see out there. Give those a shot and kind of give them a blind taste test and see which ones you like.
I'll never trust you ever again, SpaghettiOs.
So it is 2021. It is scary out there. It is crazy out there, and apparently SpaghettiOs changed their recipe. So please be careful. Take care of yourselves. Take care of others. Take care of Doodle, and we'll see you soon.
Twitch, I miss you.
Thanks for checking out Trippy Food. If you enjoyed watching that video half as much as I did making it, well then I enjoyed it twice as much as you did. And if that's the case, you'll probably like this video right here. And if not, check out this video right here. That one's a little bit different. Either way, leave a comment down below. And be sure to subscribe by clicking on the Trippy Food icon right here. Glad you could make it, and we hope to see you again soon.